104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. We are joined by the head coach of the UAlbany Great Danes football team, getting ready to take on Delaware. Coach Gattuso, thanks for taking some time. How's the trip been so far?
It's been good. We're just sitting at a rest stop here in New Jersey, letting the kids stretch their legs. Hopefully we get them all captured and back on board here in a few minutes so we can take off.
Coach, when I think about Delaware football, I think about Joe Flacco and the Delaware wing T. Is this sort of Delaware team like that at all, or is it something different?
It's a little different. You know, Delaware's tradition is incredible. They were the top 1AA team for many, many decades. The last time they won a national championship, they had Joe Flacco, so they were pretty good. But it's a great program, and we're excited about going down there and try to get a win. But they're a little different right now because Coach Rocco's trying to build them up.
We've got Greg Gattuso with us right now, head coach of the UAlbany football program. This Delaware team, what will be the big challenge? You said they're building the program up, but when you're looking at them on paper, what are you looking for?
Well, they're probably the best looking, one of the most talented teams in the league. I think their old coach did a really good job of kind of building up to this point before he got fired, unfortunately, but. Good news for Coach Rocco, but they're pretty. They're big, very, very athletic. Their starting middle linebacker was starting at Penn State when he transferred. They have a lot of great football players, and they're fighting for the playoffs right now.
As we get closer to the end of the season here, is anything changed mindset-wise for your coaching staff? Are younger guys going to get more reps, or the seniors and usual guys still going to be a part of this rotation?
No, we haven't really changed. I think. The one thing you might see if a couple of the young guys maybe get a couple extra reps, but we're sticking with our guys. We're trying to win the game. There's absolutely no point that I would ever, give up on my seniors, to be honest. And never done it. I'll never do it. But we're just going to go in there and try to, we've been so close in every loss. It's we really want to try to get this thing turned around and. We're playing it actually pretty well. It's a tough league, and it's a tough competitive game every week, and we just got to find a way to finish some of these overtime games or field goal loss games.
Coach, what is a successful season at this point? Winning the rest of the games, or just continuing the fight that you've seen out of the guys so far?
I don't. When you're building, I'm also trying to build a program, not just have I don't look at it as just one season for me. I look at it. Unfortunately, I wanted to have a better record for our seniors, but in the process of building this program into a competitive CAA team, it's going to take I knew it was going to take some years, and I knew it was going to take some bumps in the road, and I think, we've had a few bumps, but the good news is talent-wise, we're really getting there. Depth-wise, I think we're getting there. Like I said, we've lost 2 overtime games. We lost a field goal at the buzzer. We've really been heartbroken this year of some of the ways we've lost, so we're just trying to fight through. Success will be, if we can come out of this thing at the end and be a better team.
Yesterday we had one of the members of your coaching staff, Tiger Clark, in studio with us. What is he like on the sidelines? Because we felt the intensity yesterday.
Yeah, he's an intense person. He's got a pregame ritual that he does occasionally with the kids. It's pretty spectacular, and he's an interesting football guy. I mean, he's emotional. The kids really like him. The kids really play hard for him, and that intensity is real. And unfortunately, we see it every once in a while between he and I when we get after each other sometimes during a game, or we're very good friends and very close, but we also are very competitive, and sometimes that boils over to bumping chests and snarling at each other. So. But I love him, and like he's like my brother, and he's a good man, and he's extremely intense.
Hey, Coach, it's funny, you have so much personality on your coaching staff. Like, I would think it'd be hard enough just to keep the guys on the field in one direction. How hard is it to keep this coaching staff all moving in the same direction?
That's it. They're really. I can't even tell you how loyal they are, and how bought into what we're trying to do. And, we really talk about everything. It's like we're you sit around like the knights at a round table and talk about every single thing in the program. So people have input, people have the floor to give their opinions. So they feel part of it, I think. And, and we're friends, so it makes things work, I think, in a really strong way.
Coach Greg Gattuso, the Great Danes football program, with us right now. So, Coach, we're on the floor at the Sefco Arena getting ready to tip off of the basketball season. I'm wearing my football shirt that you gave me, so when Will Brown calls you to complain, just be ready.
Well, Will Brown certainly is going to have trouble matching that shirt because of how many X's are on it. So they don't have those guys' shirts.
I knew it was coming.
You should change that.
Just because you had to steal the shirt from one of your offensive linemen.
Well, yeah, that's why we have 3 and 4X,
What should we change the open to, Coach?
You should start your thing off by we're here on Sefco floor getting ready for the crushing of the Iona Gales by the Great Danes. That's how I think you should lead off.
Well, we started with the crushing of the Delaware Blue Hens. I'm rolling through the whole thing.
No, we're hoping to go down there and do it. It's just, we'll be happy with a win. I think Coach Brown will feel the same way. I saw him this morning. Wish him luck, and that's one of the great things at Albany is the interaction. All the coaches and everybody cares about each other's programs, and so we're cheering hard for those guys tonight and our women down at Maryland to pull an upset.
Well, Coach, even though you were mean to me and called me fat yet again, I wish you best of luck, and I hope you go out there and get that big win.
I've heard that you feel that I called you a name that I didn't utter. We're both kind of horizontally challenged, so it's just the way it is in life. We get a few extra X's, that's all.
It does. I just, everything's getting bigger and better, just like me and you, right?
That's right, baby. That's how I look at it. Thanks, guys.
All right, Coach, safe travels and best of luck for you and the players.
See you, Coach.
Bye-bye. See ya.